I've had a lot of wonderful, wonderful experiences doing this Philadelphia Eagles social media thing over the last, I don't know, let's call it a decade. Let's round up. You know what? It is a decade because I started on YouTube probably 2007, 2008-ish, and here it is 2018. So yeah, let's call it even at a decade. I've had some really wonderful experiences doing what I do, covering the Philadelphia Eagles and trying to bring Eagles fans from across the country and across the globe as close to their team as I know they want to be, and as fortunate enough as I am to be as a season ticket holder, a true season ticket holder, not like a fugazi. I buy tickets from a buddy of mine. Season ticket holders like, no, that shit's in my name, season ticket holder. Sharing those experiences with the world and meeting a lot of wonderful and great people along the way, both from the Eagles fan base and throughout the NFL, on TV, on the radio, making relationships and bringing people closer together. I mean, that's what we do. We bring people closer together. That's been my mission statement since day one, and I've enjoyed every single last minute of it. Although the Eagles haven't always performed to the level that we've hoped they have, I've always been surrounded by wonderful people, great company, and had great experiences doing it. So it's always made it worthwhile to me. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret right here, right now. Because along with all of that, there's an unknown, underrated, I'll even call it a guilty pleasure of mine doing this kind of social media. And that is knowing full well that you occupy space in people's heads rent-free. Absolutely rent-free. The fact that you exist, just, that E-Rock, I see him on TV, I hear him on the radio, I see people tweeting at him, people like him, and it just drives them absolutely batshit bananas. It is delicious to watch it unfold in front of you. And you don't even have to say their name. You don't have to say their name or address them or put them out there, which makes them even more angry because they're like, oh, I want his attention so bad, but he won't give it to me. It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad that E-Rock, I can't stand him. It's a beautiful thing. It's one of the more underrated, lesser known, guilty pleasures about doing what I do. Another guilty pleasure of mine is watching somebody, an individual, try to play word for word, paragraph by paragraph, page by page from your playbook and not do it as well as you do it. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel? Well, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. Oh, he's got a podcast? Well, I'm going to make a podcast. Oh, he's got a tailgate? Well, I'm going to make a tailgate. The problem is, how you going to have a tailgate when you're not a real season ticket holder and you're not at every game, and the people that are supposed to be at your tailgate are at my tailgate making videos and having fun? And for all those other video makers out there who have come to my tailgate, they will attest to and know full well that I've been warm and welcoming and encouraged them to do what I've done, but in their own way, and enjoy it. I've encouraged it. Brunson can attest to that. Desert Eagle can attest to that. Eagle Speed can attest to that. Eagles Fan for Life can attest to that. They've all been at my tailgate, and I've given them the beer bong baptisms, and I've given them big old bear hugs, and I've given them the high fives, and we've sang Fly Eagles Fly together, and I told them, hey man, keep doing what you do the way that you do it because nobody else can do it like you. That's what I've said to them. They can attest to it, but it's just funny to see one particular individual who's just sitting in the corner pouting. Oh, that E-Rock, it makes me so mad. Oh, God, it kills him. Try to play from your playbook, play by play, and not do it as well. Whether it be that their, YouTube channel doesn't have the same amount of subscribers. or nobody goes to the tailgates, or, their podcasts, you give it a listen. You decide for yourself. The other thing, the third thing, and the last thing I'll get to, that's a little bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, is watching an individual who, when confronted with their own bullshit, likes to say that other people are dancing for them. Meanwhile, you don't mention their name. You don't say a thing about them, yet they're tap dancing for you like Fred fucking Astaire, because they can't get your name out of their mouths because you're living rent-free in somebody's head. Oh, it drives them nuts. Oh, the fact that E-Rock exists just drives me absolutely batshit bananas. And part of this guilty pleasure is a lesson that I had to learn the hard way, because nobody's perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. I have my flaws, and even at my advanced stage, you still learn lessons in life. Once upon a time, there was another video maker out there that I really didn't appreciate their content. I didn't relate to it. I didn't feel like it was for the same audience that I was going for. And a lot of times I felt like the message wasn't what I would put out there. And so I would take my shots. I'd mention the person. I whether it be on Twitter, taking little pot shots here and there, or whether it be in the comment section of other video makers' YouTube videos, I make my comments, because it just angered me that this person was out there and that people were digging their stuff, even though I didn't agree with it. And then that individual confronted me and said, listen, man, if you don't like what I do, piss off. If you don't like what the stuff that I'm putting out there, stop watching. And you know what? EDP had a point. Because I stopped hating. Because if I don't agree with it, why am I so mentally investing my time in somebody else's content when I should be worried about doing what I do? EDP was right about me. And eventually you're going to have to come to the harsh reality that EDP, word for word, was right about you.